Good morning, this is a short screencast about customizing the dynamic embeds that are provided by Categories Uncomplicated and Category Breadcrumbs Uncomplicated inside your store. Here I'm looking at a new store, and if I drop it into the theme editor here, then I can go into my theme. Now in another screencast I've explained the embedding process, and I'm not going to go over that here, but what I do want to do is show you that when you've already got the breadcrumb embedded, as I have here on my collection page, you can still customize it. So the control of the breadcrumb, the way it looks, the color and so on, is taken from your theme. It does this by default, but themes are designed in many different ways, and you might not like the style or coloring or spacing that's provided by your theme. There's a lot of customization that's available in the app. So if I click onto Category Breadcrumbs, there's loads of options in here to control exactly how it works. But if there isn't the right option for the thing you want to change, let's say for example that I don't like the underlining in here and I want to force my theme to remove it, then this screencast shows you how to do that. What I want to do is go to Add Section and choose Custom Liquid. Now that's added a section here, it's added it down the bottom, so I'm just going to drag that up so it's just above the breadcrumb, and then I'm going to click on it. And what this shows me is that I'm still looking at the preview here and I can still see the breadcrumb, but over here on the left hand side there is this block now, and the block says Custom Liquid. What this allows me to do is to insert into the theme some code. It's just like the rest of the code in the theme, it's just that this code allows me to add to the contents of the theme rather than in any way displace them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some overrides, some CSS or cascading style sheet overrides that allow me to force the styles on these elements. Now, if you're a coder and you want to get into the nuts and bolts of how to do this, you can always inspect the elements. I'm going to use that tool now to inspect these elements, and it'll show me all the CSS, all the classes applied to the breadcrumb. And so you can choose to do a whole array of very advanced things, but that's not what I'm going to get into now. I'm going to show the simplest possible case and just enable you to take this at whatever level of complexity you'd like. So the first thing is to create a tag. This is a style tag. Within that, I now want to define a tag that applies just within the breadcrumbs. So I'm going to limit to nav.category breadcrumbs, and I'm going to put some curly braces in there. To specify which elements within this area I want to control, I want to say that everything that is a link, so an A tag, is going to have this code on it, and for that I'm just going to start off by checking that it's working, so I'm going to set the color to red. And as you can see, what's happened here is now my breadcrumbs have gone red. If I if it were color that I was trying to change, then this would be the way to do it. What I want to change, or what I said I want to change, is actually the text decoration, which is that underline. So I'm going to say text decoration none, and that is going to force the removal of that underline. Now that underline was put there by the theme, but what we've done here with the custom liquid is just force it to remove that, and if I save that now, that goes into my theme and will be published to the front end of my store. Everything else is working exactly the way that it was before. I haven't changed anything else in the theme. All I've done is add this custom liquid block. If there's anything about this that I don't like, I can click on that custom liquid block, remove section, and instantaneously everything goes back to the way it was. I hope that's useful. I hope that helps you with the customization of your store. And if you have any questions, please click Get Support in the app, and best of luck with your store.